Over the past decade, illegal immigration has been a top concern for voters in America, with Donald Trump successfully capitalizing on the legitimate frustrations people feel when they see people break into their country, suppress wages, and take jobs from Americans, erode cultural and societal cohesion and uniformity, appealing to our hearts and compassion, claiming they must flee from their violent and dangerous home countries and find safe refuge in our peaceful country, only to bring the same violent and dangerous cultural tendencies with them. And while a lot of attention is given towards illegal immigration, I don't think anywhere near enough attention is being given towards legal immigration. Illegal immigration is merely the most recent symptom of an 80-year-long ideological adoption by Western societies that we must be welcoming and open our countries, particularly to the third world, as some sort of moral obligation. And what we'll see in this video is, despite illegal immigration being all the rage today, legal immigration has arguably done more irreparable damage because it's allowed predatory cultures to take advantage of the West's misguided compassion and empathy, infiltrate those countries culturally and politically, and destroy them from within. What made me actually want to make this video is the recent developments in Minnesota, where over 70 Somali residents who are legally here, business leaders, community leaders, political leaders, were arrested for defrauding the Minnesota welfare system out of $1 billion. So make sure you stick around till the end of this video. I think you will find it extremely interesting and eye-opening. And we're gonna see how legal immigration combined with progressive suicidal empathy led the West to inviting our enemies into our country and allowing them to destroy us from within. As always, like the video and subscribe to the channel, but we're gonna start, coincidentally enough, with a Somali-born professor who converted to Christianity and is very outspoken against Islam. Explain why the West adopted this philosophy of suicidal empathy and how it has led to our downfall.
Number two, anti-Semitism is the oldest hatred in humanity, and you find it, believe it or not, across the entire world. What made the West different after they nearly exterminated their Jews was to have that honest look in the mirror and reckon with what they did, and then those campaigns to end it. Islamophobia is a made-up word. It's made up by a political movement that wants to exploit and capitalize on white guilt to achieve its end goal, which is the revival of the caliphate. And the revival of the caliphate is to convert all of us into Islam, whether we like it or not. Those of us who refuse to do that, we will surely be beheaded. I'm sure I'm on top. And that is their end goal. And so they're exploiting these Western part of subversion. This is just a guess.
So in order to rectify the evils of Nazi Germany, the West became very timid in wanting to determine what cultures were good, what cultures were bad, and which ones were compatible with Western values. Everyone was very raw to the atrocities of the Holocaust and were very trepidatious towards ideologies predicated on cultural supremacy. America being a cultural melting pot is already difficult enough, but the post-World War II pendulum swing was so drastic, and it gave birth to the social experiment that we shouldn't just invite people from cultures that are different than ours, we should invite people from cultures that are the exact opposite as ours. I'll see videos from the UK of quaint little towns that have loudspeakers blaring Muslim prayer early in the morning, taking advantage of our belief in the freedom of religion and imposing their religious practices on everyone as a result. And when you allow millions of people into your country whose religious beliefs tell them that the way in which the country they're migrating to operates is fundamentally wrong and needs to be changed, it has a widespread negative effect on the citizens who live there.